In this video, we find a mod that adds an alternative Hallowed biome to Terraria. The Confection Rebaked mod adds in a bunch of delicious themed enemies, weapons, and more. Let's check it out. So we are here with the Confection Rebaked mod, aka the Hollow alternative mod. And it's been about a year since I last checked out this mod in Tmod Loader 1.3. So we're here checking it out again, seeing the 1.4 updated content and seeing if they added in any new things. First off, obviously is 1.4. Look at the trees, they got the same movement as 1.4 trees have. Same thing with all the grass and stuff, if there's even grass in here. But yeah, really cool having an alternative to the Hollow. Gives a whole new experience if you're tired of seeing the Hollow. Let me go ahead here, let me turn on the lights and let me just run through the underground. Here we are chilling. It does look different. Let's go deeper underground. Oh my god, the music bumping. I think what we'll do is run around and spray a couple other biomes with the... That's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about the whispering in the song. Yeah, I'll run around, spray a couple other biomes with the Confection solution, whatever it's called, just to see what it looks like in other biomes. But yes, let's hop into it, starting with weapons. Of course, we're gonna go ahead and just breeze through all of them since there's not too many. Let's go ahead, let's snag all the melee ones here, starting with our Creamwood sword. So this is pretty much our Pearlwood sword equivalent, and it's just a basic wood sword. But after that, we got Baker's Dozen, which is a boomerang. Let's go ahead, let's see it in action here. Which enemy from the mod is gonna be the enemy we test on? Sweet Gummy are zombies. Oh my god, look at them, come in all different colors. I don't think I've ever seen a white gummy bear. I don't know what flavor that is. Hopefully it's not cum flavored. But yeah, as you can see, damage is pretty solid. I am in normal mode here. Solid boomerang damage. On to the next, we got the Bear Claw. That's not what I expected. This looked like just straight up claws that you would swing really fast. But let's bring in some more gummy bears. I really like how there's multiple colors of them. Very nice little detail to have a variation in enemies like that in terms of looks, just like regular Terraria zombies. But yeah, there's that. On to the next one, we got Cookie Pikelet. Nice little pike, nice range. You love to see spears in the game. Spear only playthrough. Is that a black/gray gummy bear? Oh hell no, they got the black licorice. I feel like if you like black licorice as a flavor, you might be a serial killer. Next up, we got Spear of Cavendish. Let's bring in some more and let's see the spear. So it's a little bit faster, and also it's shooting something out, a little projectile with it. Nice. Next up, we got us a little lance. This might be the first mod I've seen that adds in a lance. Not a very popular subclass weapon for understandable reasons. If I ever do a lance only playthrough, you know what mod I need. All right, let's bring in more of the boys here and let's get a nice dash into them. Oh my god, launch them. Honestly, having a dash makes lances not too bad. Viable weapon question mark? I have no idea. Probably not still. Seems like you got to do a little too much to make them viable. After that, we got Sucrosa. So this one is just a normal sword, and then it has a true version. So let's bring in my gummy bear friends and let's hit them with it. Just nice basic sword. And then let's go ahead, let's see the true version. Might as well. What's popping with the true version? We get a nice little projectile, aka Melee's better version when it's not just pure melee. And last but not least, for melee weapons, we got the Crumbler, a nice little yo-yo here. Nothing too special about it. Solid damage though. It's honestly like any regular vanilla Terraria yo-yo, nothing special. Literally the same weapon 90% of the time. Yeah, let's grab the ranged weapons here. We got this right here, Creamwood bow. So I'm shooting regular arrows. It's pretty fast, but I want to shoot these chip arrows. These chocolate chip cookie arrows drop a lot of chips everywhere, and I believe they can walk into the chips or take damage from them. Yes, sir. After that, we got Soda Potion, a fizzy beverage. Is that what they meant to put, beverage? That contains a weird looking orange substance. Ooh, about to get my boy sticky with a different type of substance. Plain and simple, it's just like the ale tosser. You can throw it pretty fast though. Like that is solid speed. After that, we got Neapolitanite repeater. Every arrow, 2 more are shot out. There you go. So this just shoots a lot of arrows. Can honestly be a solid ranged weapon with the right type of arrows and setup. After that, we got the candle lighter. Enemies will always be on fire unless they fall into water. Okay, I see them. Hit him with a flamethrower. Always love to see more flamethrowers get added in. All right, next up we got the trifle. Let's see it. I'm assuming this is gonna be like the clockwork assault rifle. Yes, a little bit faster in speed. Let's bring in some sugar ghouls. Switch it up a little bit. And I mean, it's solid range of damage. Nothing too crazy. After that, we got Sweet Tooth. What is this? Okay, so this is like a super fast repeater. Let's bring in the ghouls and let's go ahead. Let's start shooting. This thing shoots kind of weird though. Like, I feel like it's not lined up where I'm aiming. Look at that. All right, next up, we got the Cosmic Cookie Cannon and the Ancient Cosmic Cookie Cannon. Don't know if there's a difference. Let us see. Bring in the boys here and go ahead and start blasting. Oh my God, it's launching. And then let's see the Ancient one. Is it the same? Is it different? Let's see. Maybe it's just old and ancient, rusty even. I do like how it hits multiple enemies though. But yeah, there you go. There was the ranged weapons. Let's go ahead. Let's head on to the next set of weapons. We got the mage weapons and then the summoner. After that, icing spray. Okay. Bust a little more white stuff on them. My favorite thing to do against enemies was really holding them back. As you saw that there, it was really keeping them staggered. After that, we got Crunch Ball. Let's see the Crunch Ball in action. Okay, shoots a very heavy projectile. Like, this projectile has got a lot of weight to it. Also, it explodes eventually too. Next up, Ice Cream Bell. Let's see the Ice Cream Bell in action here. It's just a nice little bell. Bounces off of stuff too. Nice. Hits multiple enemies. Cool. Cream Beam. Oh, yes. I can't wait to cream on people with this beam. Let's see it in action. Oh, yes. I couldn't have wished for anything better from a weapon. Getting a lot of cream on my screen. After that, we got Pop Rocket. Fires 4 icy rockets after your enemies. Cool. Let's go ahead. Let's bring in a bunch of enemies. Let's hit them with the Pop Rocket, which is a mage weapon. Mage weapon and not a ranged weapon. Like how the projectiles just slowly like float, like they just completely stop. Last but not least for weapons, we got our summoner stuff here. Let me go ahead. Let me add some more summoner slots. Boom. Fairy Tooth. We can bring in some fairies, and when I summon in more, she gets more, I don't know, teeth around her. Candy Fairy will instill diabetes in your enemies. Dang, that low-key, that's pretty devious. I like the attack on it though. I like how it shoots out multiple projectiles that homes in. Pretty solid. This might be like a S tier crowd control event type summon. After that, we got the gastropod staff. Let's see this in action here. It's just some gastropods. Gastropods are usually annoying as hell when they fight you. So I expect them to be a nuisance against enemies. Not too much though. They're not shooting that fast. After that, we got the sweet staff. Summons roller cookies. Hell yeah. Let's bring in some deadly cookies. If we're bringing diabetes in here, they are definitely deadly. Look at that. Next up, we got the pastry staff. Summons a little meowser to fight for you. Bring in the meowsers. And let's go ahead and see them in action. Just shooting a bunch of projectiles. Nice. Now we get to the whips. We got a gummy worm whip. Cool. I like this, how it changes colors every time you use it. And then we got the Sacrite Lash. Shatters into pieces though. So like if I hit enemies, there should be little pieces dropping around, as you can see. And then let's go ahead. Let's see the gummy one. It's just gummy. No special effect. Just a nice, long, girthy gummy worm. Let us get to the enemies here. We'll just go through and summon all of them. Some of these are not actually in the mod in terms of like they spawn naturally. But yeah, let's start with this one. Confection Mimic. It's a mimic from the Confection, and it looks like a giant cake. Very cool looking. Let's go ahead, kill it, see what it drops. Dropped a nice little pike. Cool. Let's bring in the next thing. Crazy Cone. So these are like our hollowed swords. Cool. After that, we got Cream Sandwich. I get it. There is multiple. Is this actually an enemy? I think she is an enemy. She kind of looked like an NPC at first. So we knock her off the broom and then just drops off of it and starts spawning in hungers, which are pretty much ice cream sandwiches. Cool. Kind of violent though. Look at that. Her head is just there after I killed her. We got Cream Swallower. I don't know about the name of that one. Let's bring in some Cream Swallowers. Go ahead. Attack me. Will they even attack me? I don't know. These like sand sharks are always weird enemies. Cool though. They're cool enemies, but very weird enemies. We got Bird Nana, which is a critter. Look at them go. We got Cherry Bugs, also a critter. Chocolate Bunnies, Chocolate Frogs, Grumblebee, Gummy Worms. I like the Gummy Worms. Pip Crooked Cookie. So these are actually enemies. No more critters. Back to the enemies. After that, we got Dudley. Shout out my boy. Okay, he's kind of stuck in the floor. Let me get him out of there. Shout out my boy Dudley. Look at him. We got Foam and Float. What is this? Legit just Foam and Float. And then we got the Hungers. We saw those. Ice Cream Gal. Oh my god. Ice Cream Gal ain't playing around. She got projectile summoning around her. She jumping around. Reminds me of Balloon Boy from Five Nights at Freddy's. We got Ice Screamer. I get it. Oh, and they come in different colors. Nice. I always like when enemies got variation in terms of looks. It's always a nice little thing to have. What in the hell? That low-key scared me. Like, that sent a shiver down my ass crack. All right, let's kill them. Get them out of here. Meowser. So this is the thing that I summoned for us. But as you can see, it's an enemy. Now, if I hop out of God mode, will you actually, like, do something? Oh, there you go. Oh, my God. I was going to see that other face they make in the sprite, as you can see right there. And they do make it. I just got to be very careful. There you go. That's kind of scary looking. Reminds me of those, the floating demon pizzas from Jimmy Neutron. We got Mint Jr. Look at him. Oh, God. Mint cookies. Terrifying. Parfait slime. This is a cool looking slime right here. A lot of detail on a little slime. After that, we got the Prickster. Sounds like I just said a slur. We got roller cookies. Let's bring in all the roller cookies. Oh my god, this is cool. So many variations. I really like the variations in enemies. After that, we got sherbet slime or sorbet slime. Sherbet. Another great idea for a slime alternative. We got sprinkler and sprinkling. So I'm assuming what the sprinkler spawns in sprinklings. I don't know. Okay, the sprinklings are pretty much fairies. We got striped pigron. Which honestly, these are very nice looking pigrons compared to the normal Terraria ones. And then we got our ghouls, our sweet gummies, and we got Wild Willy. Watch out. He might show you his willy. And then right here, this is an unspawnable mini boss. Well, naturally unspawnable. I could spawn it in and it won't do anything. No animation, no nothing. Still a great sprite though. Hopefully they add this guy in the future. They probably won't because he's been there since the 1.3 version. But yeah, cool enemies. A lot of fun and cool ideas for enemies. Last set of stuff here is a bunch of pets and some wings and stuff. We're starting with this one, this cookie. It just makes us have a cookie effect on us. Crumbling cookie effect. We got a magical kazoo. Let me see it in action. Boom. It's a bird. What else? Chocolate chunk. What is it? It's a chocolate chip cookie. We got Meowser pet. We got Taffy apple. Oh, summons in my boy. Fox cookie. Creamy sandwich. Get a little witch with us. And then here we got a bunch of wings. I believe these are all wings. So let me go ahead and take these off and see them in action. Here we got that one. We got these ones. Cookie wings. This one's cool how it's like a spinning cookie. We got this nice little hoverboard. And then we got the sprinkle wings. And last but not least, for stuff I want to check out here, we got some mounts. Look at that. Creamin' float mount. Very slow. We got a pixie stick. So this gives us a little broom, little witch broom. And then we got this right here. Gives us a sweet bike. This is amazing. Look at that. It even has an animation when you jump. A nice little detail. All right, and then we got some unique stuff here. Like this stuff I saw and I was like, what is this? Dimensional split. When used, places a portal. When clicked on, a NPC teleports it to the first portal. So we got to have a portal already down. And then if I go like this, boom. Now my boy Zach is over here. Nice. Cool little idea. I like that. All right, so before we check out some biomes, let's go ahead and go over some of the armor here. We got this, the little cream wood armor set. This is our Hallowed armor equivalent, Neapolitanite, and it does have different helmet variations, obviously, like Hallowed armor. You can see it's also even got some ancient versions, just like Hallowed armor. And then we just got some vanity chilling. It's probably my favorite one, this like cookie outfit. But yeah, let me go ahead and run around here and spray some solution over some of the other biomes that the wiki has listed. All right, so one of them that has an alternative here is the snow biome. So you can see the trees turn into the little rocket pops. Very cool. The snow itself gets a little tint to it. The ice is like orange. Cool. And then I believe if we do go underground here, let me go ahead and bring up the brightness. If we do go deeper underground here, let me see. It just pretty much changes all the ice orange. Get a little different music too. Nice. Love to have different music. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's peep the desert. The desert has the same stuff pretty much here. So let's start with the above ground of the desert. Nice little chocolate doo-doo brown desert. I love it. And then let's go ahead, hit the underground desert here. An even more doo-doo brown desert. But yeah, there you go. There was the Confection mod Rebaked. If you guys don't know about the origin of this mod, I believe it was just pretty much an idea from a while back. And I remember always seeing this on the Terraria forum, and I always thought like, wow, this would be cool if this mod actually came out. And then it came out on T-Modeler 1.3, which is very cool. And here it is on T-Modeler 1.4, updated, obviously. It's a great mod for a Hallowed alternative. It might be one of the only mods that has a Hallowed alternative. The only thing I wish is, I wish it added in alternatives to Empress of Light and Queen Slime. It could be like a visual alternative. Doesn't actually have to be like a boss fight alternative. Though a boss fight alternative would be the dream, because obviously those are Hallowed theme enemies, and it would be nice if those Hallowed theme, or not enemies, bosses would be updated with the Confection theme. Like I said, doesn't have to be a whole new boss fight or whole new bosses. Whole new bosses would be cool though, but at least a reskin, just to give them, you know, a little bit more sweet reskin, sweet flavor. Like for Queen Slime, like come on, they already got, you know, this slime right here. Where is it? The Parfait slime. Boom, just put that on the Queen Slime. Yeah, great mod. Makes hard mode a little bit different, a whole new experience for hard mode in terms of when you visit the Hallowed, and it's the Confection instead. Very cool. Make sure to check out the mod. Shout out to everyone that worked on it. I'll see y'all in the next video. Watch my non-Terraria videos, please.